Nuala, they didn't riot for no
They are
reason.
using this as an opportunity.
In a heated broadcast on TalkTV, host Kevin O'Sullivan clashes with politician Nuala as she attempts to completely dismiss widespread public outrage and protests over the migrant crisis as mindless violence born out of no reason whatsoever. As civil, unrest erupts in Northern Ireland, triggered by escalating friction surrounding border policy and mass migration. O'Sullivan presses her to confront the root causes driving angry residents onto the streets. Rather than acknowledging the severe community tensions and systemic border failures, the politician resorts to typical establishment gaslighting, labeling all demonstrators as opportunistic thugs while actively denying that the migrant crisis played any role at all.
Well, that's tragic. It really is. But whilst of course we don't condone what we saw last night, we don't condone the violence, the rioting, the damage, the burning of people out of the house. And by the way, often in their twisted terms, the wrong people, Northern Ireland nationals, born and bred. I keep coming back to a story that's traumatised me. Some poor lady burnt out of her house saying, well, I got out, but my dog got burnt to death. I mean, these are horrific stories. That said, though, Nuala, I mean, the trigger for this is the migrant crisis. We saw a year ago riots in Ballymena. What is your feeling about what should be done about this? Because there is this kind of weird backdoor route into the UK via the border.
I have to interrupt you there because I actually don't believe that the trigger for this has been the migrant crisis. I think the trigger for this is people.
You think they just did it for no reason whatsoever? You think they rioted last night for no reason?
I think the people.
Well, come on, Nuala, they didn't riot for no reason.
They are using this as an opportunity.
Well, hang on, Nuala, they did not riot for no reason.
There have been plenty of people who've come on.
So why did they riot? Why did they take to the streets last night?
There have been plenty of.
Why did they? Can you answer that question? Why did they take to the streets last night then?
They took to the streets last night because they were thugs who wanted to engage in violence.
What about the peaceful protesters? There were peaceful protesters all over Northern Ireland as well.
People have a perfectly right. They have a right, as they always should, to protest.
Yes.
People.
This exchange is a textbook example of the establishment's favorite tactic: complete and utter gaslighting. When confronted with genuine public anger and civil unrest driven by border failures, the political elite's immediate reaction isn't to look in the mirror or fix the migrant crisis. It's to pretend the problem doesn't even exist. To claim that people took to the streets for no reason whatsoever is an insult to the intelligence of the public. While violence and destruction should never be condoned, completely ignoring the underlying triggers, the rampant migrant crisis, porous borders, and the strain placed on local communities only guarantees that the outrage will grow. Labeling every concerned resident as an opportunistic thug allows politicians to avoid the uncomfortable truth. Their open border policies have failed, and working class communities are left dealing with the fallout. Kevin O'Sullivan caught this politician red-handed. The second you challenge the political class with basic logic, their entire narrative crumbles. They can try to brush public outrage under the rug and hide behind dismissive soundbites, but the public sees right through it. Until the government actually addresses the root cause of the migrant crisis, no amount of elite denial is going to make the problem disappear.